Hello, everyone. This is Nicholas Luna, the host of the Practical Entrepreneur Show, a show that shares local entrepreneur stories about their journeys and success about being a small business owner. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Practical Entrepreneur Show. This is Nicholas, your host. Today's guest is a 30-year veteran in business, John Kim. This guy is an gangsta. If you listen to his advice, it's super practical. In order for you to be in business for a very long time, I would highly recommend to follow his principles. They are very, very simple. This was a very rare opportunity for me to sit down with someone who has been in business for 30 years in a very niche business. I hope you enjoy. So I'm going to start with a little story. So I went onto Google and I Google searched trophies in Los Angeles. And I came across a number and it happened to be John. So I called him and I asked him, hey, I need a trophy. And he's like, we could probably make one for you. I go, do you have a website? He's like, we have too many trophies. And if you can't see, but I'm surrounded by trophies. He goes, it's better for you to come to the store and check it out. And it happened to be on my way over here. So I met John, and we just started talking, and I was very impressed because John said that he's been in business for 30 years. So John, just give yourself a nice little introduction to the people, who you are, where you're from, and when you're not making trophies, what are you doing?
Okay, my name is John Kim. The Kim is the most popular Korean name. I'm here 1980.
Oh, wow.
I believe October 12, which is my birthday. I came here 1980, October 12, from South Korea. And the immigrations. I'm actually at the first generation. My father and sister were here maybe around 2-3 years earlier.
Okay.
And especially a Korean man, we have to serve military and mandatory.
Okay.
So some people has the 3 years and 2 years. Anyway, we have to do mandatory service to the Korean government. So right after discharge Korean Army, I was was captain in Korean Army officers. So I came here immigration because my father was here, and at the time, we really don't. Korean community is really small, so actually we do not have a job. So I try almost everything for my survival.
Got it.
And for my family. And I starting work in the grocery market. I was a stockman in many months, maybe about 10 months.
Okay.
And then when I got the green card, I back to Korea. I married my wife, and I came back to the United States. And there are not many jobs available. So I try to work so many different ones, like electrician or some helper, and then, And then I apply some company, they hire for salesperson.
Okay.
So I apply, and then I got in. I was, copy machine and the fax machine and kind of electronic, the office machine, a dealer it was. So I was working there. So I tried my best because I was, it was about 26 years old, and I have an energetic, and then I have a power, and then I have a dream. So I think I was one of the best salesperson in the LA area. So I worked about 7 years, and at that time my father. He speaks fluently the Japanese, Most Korean old people they know how to speak Japanese and Chinese like that.
Okay.
So he purchased the business from one old I think a second generation Japanese people. He owned the business about 30 years.
You own this business for 30 years?
Yes, before this one.
Okay.
And it was the name of store is Nanka Trophy and Engraving Company. Okay. So mostly he do engraving service.
Got it.
So yeah, he speak fluently English, so Japanese English like that. So my father, he just purchased. I suddenly he purchased the business, and he asked me all the time, John, why don't you come and help me at night because I got the order. Because of that time, it's not computerized. Everything's by hand, all engraving, hand engraving, like a pantograph. Okay, so I helping him and then many years, and even if I have my own business, so I moved to Commerce, City of Commerce for the second store for my office machine dealer, and at the time we have some riot, Los Angeles riot,
Yeah.
and my father's store is destroyed. And then I asked my father that why don't you come to my showroom and I would like to share my space for you. And I just brought my father here in this commerce. But as you know, the commerce is kind of exactly center of the LA County. And I love this area because of very easy access, for all the freeway, and even parking space is good. And especially a City of Commerce, City Hall, the people, city clerk is very friendly, and that they welcome my business here because of they always need some engraving and trophy business, the buying trophy from the Los Angeles area. They all the way go there, and then, but I'm here already, so they try to help me. Okay, so that's why I start and. After then, I think about early 1980, and it's about 7, 8 years. It was we have a very big problem for the office machine. Okay, because of labor and the tax and everything's increased, so a lot of people, not many big company, they move to the other state.
Okay.
So I lost many big accounts. So I made my mind to close the business, and then I'm gonna help my father. So I closed my business, and then I set up the corporation. The name of corporation is House of Winners Inc. Okay, it was I believe 1989. So I stayed here almost 30 years in the Commerce City only. So I really enjoy my business because of everything is idea. Okay, customer asks me, John, I need to have this and this, and then I give him, the idea, and then layout, and then we talk together, and I like to make customer happy. So almost a lot of customer, all the customers they gave me, John, you did a good job, A plus. They always give me the A plus. Okay. So I'm so happy. So my business really grow up. Okay, so I have so many dealership, and also I try to buying my own idea, my own items from Korea, Japan, and China. Okay, so last 20 years it was very good. It was very busy and good, and then a lot of big account they refer, and then they introduce their friend and their so many related customers. So my business keep growing up, and so this location only I do operating 30 years. So this year is 30th anniversary year.
Oh, wow.
But these days, as you know, California economy is not really good, and my sales volume is not too much,
Okay.
not enough. Okay, but I'm a Christian, so I always pray. This business is not the owner is not me. This is Jesus Christ. He the own the business, and then I am His servant. Okay, so that's why I don't worry about that. So sometimes some months I have a big problem because of no business. So especially the our business is January through June is very busy, and then I think the third quarter, which is the July, August, September, those 3 months is very bad.
Like bad is in slow? Or
Yeah,
bad?
slow
Okay.
because of everybody go to vacation, school
Yeah.
close. So 3 months is the very slow season, and then starting October, November, December is crazy busy,
Got it.
very busy, because of everybody try to making something end of the year. So my business is trophy, engraving, and promotion items, okay, giveaway items, and also executive gift. Okay, so I try. I'm a member of PPAI and APA, which is the Engraving Association, and then promotion items. We have a big show year round. So I go show all the show, and then bring it in more the new items and the samples, all that. So it's already 30 years, but I'm so happy talking with the customer and sharing, the business. Not only business, okay. I always ask my customer, okay, now you're my friend, my family. So why don't you come and stop by, say hello, and then always, that we can drink coffee together, and sharing a business, sharing a life. Okay, so that's why I have so many good customers. Almost like a brotherhood and the family.
Got
It's
it.
just they pray for me, I pray for them, and then sitting down here, we cry together, and then we celebrate, the family matter, and pretty much that is my business. Not only is buying or selling, something like that. That's not only my business. My business is a relationship, the friendship. Okay, so
Very nice. Well, I mean, that was a really good, kind of breakdown, and there's a
Uh-huh.
lot in there. So I'm gonna start asking you a bunch of questions. Now, so you said that your dad's business was destroyed during the riots,
yes,
correct?
riot.
And
Yeah.
that it wasn't in Commerce,
No, it's L.A.
in LA.
It was L.A.
Okay.
Yeah, I have my own business in here.
Was it this?
Not this building.
Okay.
On the Pandini.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Still in the city
Pandini
of
Bur-
Commerce.
Yeah, Commerce. It was Commerce. I like Commerce because of at the time we have a Thomas map. If I open up the map book, the city of Commerce is exactly center of the county. It's about 15 miles away from here to northern, so even south, north, all the freeway. Also, 5 freeway is main freeway in
Yes.
California. Yeah, that's why I like this one. So it's not that busy, and as I told you, it's very easy parking, and then there are so many. There's not many residents here. It's about, I think I heard about a couple thousands of
Residents,
business.
right?
Business.
Oh, businesses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Resident total maybe is more, but about 5,000 residents.
Okay.
So that reason I moved here, and then I have a big showroom and the warehouse for the office machine dealer. And then my father at the time, my father was he owned the business about 1984.
Okay.
1984, yeah, in L.A. And I think Beverly and the first Beverly and Vermont.
Okay.
Yes, but it was destroyed in a fire. So
So you started off working full. You when you first you immigrated, you got your green card, you went back to Korea, you married your wife, you came back, working all kinds of odd jobs. You were working in a business where there were like copy machines and fax machines, right? And then when you were done working there, you helped your dad at his store.
Yes.
Correct? It was for
Yes.
engraving.
Yes.
Okay. At what point did you open up your location in Commerce while your dad still had his location in?
Yes, because of my father has he purchased the business
Okay.
from previous owner.
Got it.
Okay, but my business is I open myself.
Okay.
So my commerce is my second store. I have a store in First and La Brea.
Okay.
I have a copy machine dealer, and then this is a second store. I operating two stores at the time, and then my father he owned one store, little store in engraving company in LA.
Okay.
So he has a problem, and then he lost everything. So I asked him to, Father, just come to me. I have a big space here. I have a warehouse here. So I was sharing my space, and then I will set up for you. I set up for him, actually. So at the time, I'm not really professional, but my father know everything. So I just help him, okay? Help him. But and after then, he is kind of retirement,
Got it.
okay? He's old age, so he's retired. And then I own it, and then I cross the copy machine business. And too much competition, and then too much the inventory, and then too much the labor. That's the problem I have. I lost a lot of money for that. In the beginning it's okay, but I crossed the one store, and then finally I crossed the commerce store,
Okay.
and I moved to a small space for my father,
Okay.
and then we work together.
Ah, okay.
Yes, we work together, and then my father retired.
Okay.
And then I moved it here 30 years ago.
Got it. That's how it
Yeah.
all worked out. Now, since your dad purchased the business that was already established for 30 years from a Japanese owner,
Yes,
right?
yeah, he owned
They did engraving.
engraving only, almost engraving only.
Engraving only.
Yes.
And how did that transition from engraving to doing trophies?
Oh yes. I think at the time, I tried to make my own brand computer systems.
Okay.
I think computer XT, I mean 80 or something, very old computer systems.
Okay.
Yeah. And at the time, I made my mind. Okay, engraving machine is. My father owned, the business, but at that time, the engraving machine is kind of a hand engraving. It's very old style. And then that's why we have to do line by line. It takes a long time. If I made one little mistake, we have to remake it again. It's kind of a headache. And then, so I found it. The engraving business industry has big show in Las Vegas, international show. It was award and recognition association show.
Got it.
It's over 100 years old. So I go with my dad all the way Vegas, and then I found it. They're so big company, and then many the business owner has the family member, okay, and second or third generation. They come all together. They stay there, and then a couple of days stay, and then they check up all the new machine and new product, new idea. So after that, I go every year. I just joined in a membership. I go Vegas show every year, and then finally I just bring the machine one by one, laser machine, and then the color machine, and all kind of equipment I purchasing.
Got it.
And then it's very simple and easy. Even if the big order is coming, and then I don't worry about that because the machine can do it.
Got it.
Okay, so everything is computerized, and updating like that. So now we almost everything we do here. Okay, there are so many stores available in Southern California, and I heard about more than 5,000 trophy stores in Southern California only. Every city, every small city has just one or two or three the stores, but every store is kind of small. And a lot of small store, they got older, and then they give the big store because they don't have machine. So that's why we do wholesale and retail. So almost everything, whenever customer order, I'm not going to hold. I just start same day.
Got it.
If customer order today, I ask my employee, do it, start today. Then tomorrow we always have room. No matter what, we have a big order, we still have room. A lot of the small store, they cannot take the order because we have the lineup. You have a small job, middle job, large job. It's job, it keep coming. They cannot handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but our store, my slogan is do it today. Whenever customer ask me, John, when can I pick up this one? When do you need it? Tomorrow? Today? Or you can make it today? If you want, I can make it today. I ask about the stop it and then do it. This one first.
Like you did mine today. You did mine.
Oh yes. Even okay. One more thing is I know small customer always bring the big business. I ask my people, okay, make them happy, especially small business, small company, small order, okay, and then they make them happy, and then they're gonna bring more business. That's my business philosophy.
Got it.
Okay, so even $5 one, even one line, a small plate engraving, I love them. Okay, that's easy, simple. We
Yes.
can make it, and then we can make it right away. And then while customer happy, customer they're sitting down here, they look around here, and then I'm making. Here we go. This is yours. And then most customers kind of surprised. How come you can make it so fast? Okay, we have everything here. You need today. You don't have to the extra trip here all the way here. Save your gas. You have your time. And then they are so happy. And they refer, they introduce their friend, their family member. So that is my business. Okay, do your best, small order. Then it can be big
Got it.
job, big order. Yes.
Do you think that philosophy is what helped you keep yourself in business for 30 years, since other businesses could barely even stay in business for 3?
I don't know other business, but this business is again. Yeah, that's part of it.
Okay.
Part of it, and then also one more thing is even $1, $2 customers coming here, I always let him sit down. Please sit down, and then wait for me, and then look around, and then I bring I sharing a coffee and then water, okay, like friendly.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're talking about the life. Okay, you have a family. How many? You have even small things. I just ask with talking and communication.
Got it.
So after then, he just said thank you so much, and then I'll see you again. And I just always say, just anytime, just stop by here. Anytime, stop by. This is your store. Okay, stop by here, and then drink coffee, and then talking. Even if I'm not here, still, you're my customer. Okay, so your happiness is my business. Okay, so that's why I have there's so many small business and individuals.
Got it.
Okay, so
Nice. I honestly think that's a nice little personal touch, where, like, a small business comes in here, they're happy, you make them happy, and they refer you. I'm a prime example. I came in here after I got off of work. I needed a trophy, and I was giving you something about a skateboard. You're like, oh, I can't do a skateboard, but I wanted something simple, and you were able to do it within 10 minutes, and I left very happy. Now we're here sitting and sharing it with more people. So you might get even busier than you already are. So that's cool. Is there anything, now that you've been in business for so long, is there anything that you learned that now that you know, that you wish you knew when you were younger, when you're first starting off?
I'm actually 65 now. 65.
You could be a customer of mine, by the way. You look good for 65, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy for operating my business here. Okay, because this business is always creating. It's not like Amazon, buying something here and selling and resell like that. No, that's not. Everything is I have to give them idea and design. Okay, that's why I have to keep my idea always fresh, and then I check up the some kind of a booklet because of art.
Got it.
Okay, so always think about it. Think about and then make there's something new. You know what? Especially trophy customer or other customer, they always looking for new. What's new this year?
Yeah.
They always ask me about that. So actually, not everything is new, but when I go, reason why I go to a show is I go show and then bring some path, some design, some new items, new equipment. The reason is I have to make a new design,
Okay.
new items. So I surprised that. I'm already here, the 30 years, and then my age is 65 years. So nobody asked me about, the retire. Even city club always say, John, you're going to retire? So why? Please don't do that. Because of very simple. We are here, very simple and easy and friendly. So I know that even actually City of Commerce, City Hall, they are one of my major account. There are so many people retire already,
Yes.
and I have a customer here, Smart and Final, the headquarters inside of the Citadel. I do business with them almost about 15 years, and I know almost everybody there. And they keep retiring. Okay, so why not? Sometimes I have to retire, but I'm going to work until the God gave me power, energy, and faith. Okay, that is my goal. Please give me a health and power and the faith, and I will do it.
Got it. Wow. So you're probably not going to retire till you're probably like 90 because you look great for your age. You mentioned Amazon, right? Like it's not buying and shipping. You're about the creative, right? Like to create new stuff. And we talked about that when I came, and you said you have a problem with shipping. So most of your business is local because you're having problems shipping stuff out, correct?
Yes, I have. Mostly I think about 75% of my customer is local customer, and they always order and then come and pick up.
Okay.
But some customer they move to out of state, out of city, and then some customer from out of state, they found it. We do a good job, and then they order because of some introduce the House of Winners good company and so
Yeah.
and so. Well, they tried, and they compare the price and quality and everything, and finally they check up my website, and then they call me, and then they order here. So I always explain about okay, if you want me to ship to you, we have some unexpected the matters coming because of UPS or something freight company. They don't care about they're not really good care, and all the part is broken, and then we have to resend you. I have to claim. It's a lot of unproductive working.
Yes.
So I really hate to say like this, but I have a many the bad experience for the shipping. So that's why. But still, some customer they ask me to shipping the part only. They do assemble. I have no problem. But when I assemble it, almost more than 60-70% is broke.
Got it.
If I send about 10 pieces, 2-3 pieces are always broken. So that's my the problem. But the plaque is okay, but the trophy is always problem.
Got it. And that makes sense. So, do you think that you'll ever take the time to find a solution so you're able to ship? Or you think you'll just stick with how your business is? Because, I mean, he said it because it's unnecessary work, that parts are always broken when you ship things. Do you think that you'll ever find a solution or maybe create a solution?
Actually, the shipping customer is not many. I told you every city, every state has a store,
Got it.
the trophy store. So I don't think so many customers ask me about the shipping. So I have no problem before. But recently, like here to San Diego, here to San Francisco, here
Okay.
to Denver. Okay. So especially, before then, I'd like to tell you one thing. I am a member of martial art business.
Okay.
Martial art, that martial school and studio. I have many the masters and grandmasters. They do order here, and mostly I do delivery locally here, and then sometimes they send someone to pick up here. I have no problem. But I have a customer in San Diego, customer in Denver, but they like to order here because I know where about the martial art, the trophy design and everything. The even price is good and then design is good. So they ask me always the shipping. And the several customer I send, I just disassemble, and then I ship it. I send tools, like a hand tool, and they know how because many years they do,
Okay,
doing business
got
with
it.
me. They know how. So, as I told you, the only problem is trophies
Okay.
and the plaque and the crystal and the statue is no problem at all.
Got it.
Because even if they not handled carefully, but still no problem. But the trophy is all time problem because
Got
of
it.
plastic and so many parts involved there.
Okay.
So actually last month I have a bad experience for the some shipping company, and I lose money actually because of I send the resend, I have to remake it, and then I have to pay another the shipping cost. So I already sent it.
Got it.
So I lose money, but the customer happy. That's fine.
Okay. That makes sense. Now, besides you working and being a man of faith, what are some of your hobbies?
My hobby is I like all the sports.
Okay.
I was a handball player, team handball.
Okay.
Team handball play in Korea. I have about 10 years experience. I'm studying the middle school all the way to college. So almost every sports I do.
Okay.
I love it. So we do sometimes the family golf tournament together.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't have enough time, a lot of time for to enjoy all my sports. But I try to make the time and then join and then go together.
Okay.
So I do practice the martial art and kento and even golf. Even soccer.
Gotcha. That your cell phone?
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay. Have you ever made a trophy for yourself?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, myself.
Yeah, for yourself.
Oh no no no. I got award. When I was chairman of the. I was like a the Korean ROTC. We have a big association here,
Got it.
Reserve Officers Training Corps. Okay, so I was chairman 2002. So I have an award from association and also mayor James Hahn.
Mm.
He gave me a couple of awards.
Did you order from your company?
No, no. Actually, I'm a chairman of the Korean ROTC officers,
Okay.
and then also I don't remember the what year, but they are big. The world women's taekwondo championship
Mm-hmm.
here in the sports arena. So I support them,
Okay.
and then we invite the mayor, which is Mr. James Hahn, and he gave me after the I mean championship event, they gave me some kind of appreciation certificate like that.
Got it.
But it's all mine, so I don't need money. I made it a lot of people. Even
Got it.
I made some plaque to the what's that? The Department of Defense.
Okay.
Yeah, Washington D.C. The many Korean congressmen
Mm.
and retired general, they come here. I don't know my name, and then my store name is already famous in Korea. So they come and then they order, and then they pick up. They go to all the way Washington D.C. and then they have the big meeting, and then they're sharing the plaque. So I heard about that. The some of them I made it is there, hang there.
Oh, nice.
And also I sent the nice award to the Brazil, South America.
Okay.
So I heard about that. Even Korea, I shipped to Korea, something like this.
Very nice. Now, I'm a little familiar with Korean culture, and I was introduced to a lot of Korean cuisine. Now, I've been told if you go to an Asian restaurant and there's a lot of people of that descent eating at the restaurant, that's a good restaurant.
Hmm.
Where are there locally good Korean restaurants?
Yeah.
And what is your favorite cuisine?
Yes. The biggest one is always Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Los Angeles has the big Koreatown, and Korean is not living only one place; they're all over. Okay, so Koreatown is very big,
Yes.
and certain area like Sixth Street and Western and Vermont
Oh yeah.
and
that's-
Olympic. The many different. You know what the Japanese town, Little Tokyo, and then China. What do you call that?
Chinatown?
Chinatown is kind of one place. They doing all business all together, right? So Koreatown is big. So there are so many famous Korean restaurants. The Korean most popular, the cuisine is barbecue. Korean barbecue.
Yes.
That's famous. So all you can eat barbecue.
Yeah.
There are many good restaurants in Koreatown, and even Orange County, Garden Grove, even
yeah.
Fullerton, in Cerritos. Many big restaurants there. In Buena Park,
Okay.
even now is even Irvine. So many good restaurants.
What is your favorite cuisine to make or eat?
My house.
Make or eat? It's up to you. What's your favorite?
Yeah, I like the galbi, Korean barbecue rib, short rib.
Ah, short rib. Got it.
Yes, and then we have kimchi.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Got it. Cool.
So every housewife has their own recipe. Okay, so like 4th of July, we invite all neighbor and then even family. We do backyard barbecue. So even I do a block party. Okay. Oh, one more thing is a japchae. You know heard about japchae?
No.
Japchae means the potato noodle,
Okay.
and then they mixed vegetable and then little meat together. They love it like chow mein, but not the chow mein, but it looks like chow mein.
Got it.
And then taste is very special.
Got it.
So we served our block party in the Korean barbecue and the japchae, and then all my neighbors crazy.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just like any culture. Every household has a unique.
Yes,
plate.
Korea, actually, South Korea has 8 provinces. They're dividing of 8 state, like here.
Oh, okay.
Every state has a different taste. So a lot of people go to Korea for the what do you call that? Something special trip for eat.
Got it.
This province, all different taste.
Okay.
The small country, but all different.
So there's 8 different states within
Yes,
the
yes,
country of
yes.
Korea. Got it.
Their own recipe.
Very cool. I did not know that. I'm looking. I've only. I mean, I know my. I mean, I travel a lot, but I've never been to Korea. And I only know of Seoul.
You should go. You should go once.
Okay.
There are many foreigners. They enjoy it.
Okay. Cool. Any last piece of advice that you would want to give to anyone that is looking to start a business, whether it's a trophy business or?
Okay. Yeah, trophy business is good. It's not a big profit. Okay, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of work, and then people whoever interesting about the create new idea, design, which the people has kind of what do you call it? They study design, art. It can be good.
Ah. Okay.
Yes, and that everything is come design. Okay, so long time ago, even 30 years ago, my father owned a small business. It was just engraving. Bring some plate, a brass plate, and then just engraving. Make it just simple. Pretty much everything is same design, but now it's totally different. It's colorful, and then if you go to a show, you'll find it. So many different items, so many different designs. So this industry is, I think, forever. Okay, so even I have another showroom here for the promotion items.
Yeah.
Someday I count, I just give up. It was small room, but more than 5,000 different items. Wow. So if I go to Las Vegas convention, I can go only one day, at least 2-3 days. There's so many different ideas. So the business is good. But the one thing, we, as a business owner, we have to should be honest. There are so many people compete each other. The same looks like same items, and the price different,
Yep.
and design different. So be honest, and then the selling, the right product, the right price. Many people they selling a glass, but the customer doesn't know about the glass or crystal. What's different? Actually different.
Okay.
Looks similar but different. But the price is a big different.
Okay.
So we buying so many cheap glass, and then there's the crystal price. Maybe customer they didn't know just one time, but maybe second time, third time they know about it. So if you want to continue business, be honest, and then make them a friend, not only business. So show they like each other. And that's why you have to read the customer mind. And then my customer never go back with angry. So whatever customer say, accept that.
Got it.
Accept it. Okay, John, this is wrong. I'm sorry, customer. I will remake it for you. Okay, so just remake. And then even customer had a mistake. John, how much you pay? This is my mistake, small mistake, but you can fix this, right? He said, I can. I have to remake it. How much is it? Don't worry about that. I'll make it for you. Just small things, customer happy. That we can do a continuous business.
Got it.
So just do it, your best, and then don't even think about the profit. And then be honest. If you have grass, you can charge grass price. Crystal price. So it looks like simple.
Yes. Very nice. Well, you know what, John? I don't want to take up any more of your time. Thank you so much for your practical advice, your wisdom. I hope people who are watching or listening got what I got from him. Is I think what I've taken away from this is be honest. That's super key.
Yes.
Because whether it was their mistake or if it was our mistake, as long as the customer leaves happy, it's good for business.
Make them happy.
Make them happy.
Yeah. If you want to long run business, make them happy.
Awesome.
Customers so small things. Small things.
It is.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, John.